Yeah, I actually expected a very tough game from Brentford. They are not an easy team to play against, especially at home.
Okay,
And the match being a derby match, so I expected a tough game, but I expected more
the boys, Maresca.
from Chelsea, the Maresca and the boys. And I'm particularly underwhelmed by Maresca. You get I'm unimpressed by his tactics today. Moving players, putting some certain players, out of position and starting the wrong players. I know that we have he has one eye on the on the
It's
match.
Canera.
Okay, I know that you know we have a match against Bayern Munich, a Champions League game. Understand, but he should have won this first, for that confidence because facing a team like Bayern Munich, you need all the confidence that you can get, so that while facing them, you face them with that full confidence. You know, I think that way you stand more chance to get a positive result against such a team. So, on that note, Maresca failed totally.
Okay, on the performance, let's go to this guy, Fofana.
It was a disaster class performance. Like right from day one, I've never been impressed by Fofana. For me, I see him as a very rusty kind of player. He like instead of like he's not a progressive player. No, he's not the kind of defender, the kind of player that can play a forward thinking pass. Understand? He will always look for a safe pass to play, and the safe place being backward. Get the safe place being giving the keeper the pass and putting him under pressure. Yet, so and a player like Fafana will always put the team, in a very very tight corner. So I'm not impressed by his
Then
performance.
Gittins and Hato today.
Had to, I think had to. Both of them are good players, but at the same time they need time to adapt. Understand? This is Premier League. Had to came from Eredivisie and Dutch league, while had Gittins came from Bundesliga, and you cannot compare the intensity of Bundesliga and the Premier League. You understand? So I think both of them need time, but at the same time, the coach has to know that we have something at stake. Understand? He has to know when to when to start them. The games he has to select the games they should be playing. Not a very demanding game like Brentford is a very very physical team. You understand? You don't play Hato, you don't play Gittins and Hato, against a team as physical as Brentford and expect them to perform. So like he made a mistake on that. So I never expected them to start today, but they did has been done already.
The midfield today.
And then
Bonalate.
both
His first start.
Bonanote, yeah, was not quite impressive, due to I think he made some few good neat touches. At the same time he was shaking possession somehow, like as expected of a new player and a very young player at that. But I'm expecting him to come up to speed with time because he has that Premier League experience. So his own adaptation will not take him much time. So being a talented player.
Chelsea conceding the exact same goal they conceded against Fulham again today. The
No,
first goal.
it's quite alarming. Our defense line. If we want to play high line, we should play it very well. Our defenders should always be at alert, 100%. It was a very 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 poor, marking or tackle by Fofana. Fofana should have done better in tracking that player, that shade. You understand? Having seen that Tosin has covered him. he should have covered the other place. You know, he should have covered the other place other than escorting him towards goal. So he made a very, very, very poor choice by just escorting him instead of covering space in shooting space. So
Like you said, the deed has been done,
yes,
and you are facing Bayern Munich Tuesday.
yeah.
So, what should we be expecting from your team after Maresca resting almost all the players today?
I'm not expecting anything less than a very, very decent performance. Chelsea is a team that always, they always show up, against the big boys. So they have this spirit, they have this aura when facing the big boys. So I expect nothing less than a very, very, very good performance from them. I am very, very confident that Chelsea will come out on top
No
despite
wahala.
today's result. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.